a tutorial to show you how to do the radio show in Olive. So we'll open up Olive. And your interface might be a little different than mine if you have Windows, but basically it's the same. We'll go File, Import, and I actually stored all of my files in one folder so that I'll know they're there. I've got sound effects, a picture, because we have to have a picture if we're going to put it on YouTube, and a narration. So I'll import all that stuff. Always best to put your narration in because your show has to be as long as your narration.
So it was a day like any normal day.
I want to turn that up a little bit. So I'll select it in here in Effects and make sure it's high enough that watch my audio meters.
So it was a day like
too much.
So it was a day like any.
Still too much.
So it was a day like any normal day.
There we go. Now, along with my narration, I'm going to need a picture that will go the entire length. See how it doesn't go the entire length here? So let's drag it out till it fits right to the end. So now I've got my picture, I've got my story.
So it was a day like any normal day. I went outside with my dog to take him for a walk, and suddenly I saw this huge praying mantis right in the road. My dog.
So it's not very dramatic. We need to really up our ante here with the drama. So let's put a little music in there. If we double click our music, it ends up here in our viewer. Okay, and then we can stop our music when we want. So let's just stop it right there. If I hit my O key, that will put my out point, and my music will be that long. So we'll put this down here. Now,
so it was a day like any normal day. I went outside with my dog to take him.
I want that a little longer.
Suddenly, I saw this huge praying mantis.
Okay. So even so, let's turn down the volume now on that again. Double click it once again. Here we go. Click on the effects this time and turn that down a little bit so it doesn't overpower my narration.
With my dog to take him for a walk, and suddenly I saw this huge praying mantis.
I think a good hiss would be good at this point. So let's double click on that again. Find out where that hiss is. And this has the little introduction. We don't need that. So I'll hit the I. Okay, that's good enough. So there we go. We got a hiss. Put that about there. Let me see how that sounds.
I saw this huge praying mantis right in the road. My dog was fearless.
Maybe we could copy this again and stick it there. So then it goes.
Right in the road. My dog was fearless. He wanted to protect me, so he jumped up and.
I need some barking there. Um, how loud this is.
The bug right.
Ah, no barking. Where's the barking? Probably about there. We'll put our out point, hitting the O key, and we'll put our barking in here somewhere. I don't know. Let me see.
My dog was fearless.
Might be a good spot. Fearless.
The dog was fearless. He wanted to protect me, so he jumped up and bit the bug right in the leg. The bug.
And then the bug's going to run away. I don't know how long this song is. No. Don't want all that drum at the end. I want it to kind of be towards the end. So we'll go back to our song. Find the end. It's a long song, isn't it? Well, all the way to the end. And there's our out. Where's our in going to be? Song there. Colossus. Barking, hissing, screeching. Screeching is good. Find our screeching. Okay, I like that. That screeching there will work. So let's do a little bit longer there. Whew, it's really some screeching, isn't it? So let's see what screeching is like. Probably want to end it there. And I know I don't want my screeching that loud. So I'll double click on that. I'll go back to effects. I don't know, and I'll find something reasonable. Still too loud.
Screeched out, shook off the dog, and ran off crying. And that is the story of.
Okay, so there we go. Let's hear our whole story. We've got our narration.
So it was a day like any
Sound
other
effects.
day.
Music.
I went outside with my dog to take him for a walk, and suddenly I saw this huge praying mantis right in the road. My dog was fearless. He wanted to protect me, so he jumped up and bit the bug right in the leg. The bug screeched out, shook off the dog, and ran off crying. And that is the story of the praying mantis and the German shepherd.
Okay, so now I'm going to put this on YouTube. So I'll have to export it. Don't do a save. That's not going to do anything. It's just going to save your Olive project. We're going to export that, and we want to have it for YouTube. So we'll probably want to check all these. MP4, that's a good format. I would think you can just leave everything default. Don't start messing with the size here because then it's not going to work. Export that sucker and call it radio show. and save it somewhere where you'll remember where it is, and then upload that to YouTube. Wait for this whole bar to finish loading before you upload it. And that's how you do that.